Hello, today we're looking at the Famicomputer, or Famicom. This was a console released by Nintendo in 1983 in Japan only, but would be remodeled into the more familiar looking NES or NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. But today we're focusing on the Famicom. So let's have a closer look. So on the top we have a power switch and a reset switch. There's just some Japanese text warning, to take the cart out to power off first. And we have this eject mechanism, which I'll show you. Just put that in like that, and then sort of ejects it. Does the job. Another big difference you probably notice from a NES is the controllers. So player 1 and player 2 are actually different. So you've got select and start only on player 1, but on player 2 you have a microphone and microphone volume. So player 2 can talk into the microphone and the voice will be heard on the TV, and it can be used in some ways actually in the games. And obviously another difference is that the controllers actually sit inside the console, which is quite neat. But don't forget, these controllers are actually wired in. Because the controllers are wired in, you have this expansion connector here, which is for connecting additional controllers or other peripherals such as the 3D glasses. Looking at the back, clearly the wires do get in the way a bit. So you have, let's zoom in a bit so it's a bit clearer. AC adapter, so that's not AC power, that's coming from the mains, which is AC. The actual output expects to go into here is 9 volts DC, so don't use your NES power supply on this because you'll damage it. You then have a TV and game switch. So in TV mode, it means the Famicom acts like an aerial and you can receive TV on your TV, and in game mode the Famicom outputs its images to the TV. This is faded, but there's a channel 1 and channel 2 select switch for the Japanese RF frequencies, and there is a socket here for your lead to go to your TV. So obviously if you get one of these, it's most likely not going to work on your TV because it's expecting to output a Japanese RF signal, but there are ways to get around that, as we will look into. Let's just have a look on the back. Serial number unfortunately is coming off, so I've just cut that. But main other thing just to mention is the model number HVC-001. Let's just get that a bit clearer for you. It looks like no. And it just says Nintendo, there we go, Company Limited, 1983, made in Japan. So there's an overview of the Famicom system. So now we will look at how to add composite video and audio to a Famicom. Recall that Famicom outputs RF only, but with this little hack we can add the composite video and audio. So if you look down here, you see there's this ribbon cable connecting the bigger board to the smaller one. So what we do is we use this common ground point here for both cables, and then for the audio we just solder to here. And for the video, we can't connect directly, instead we go through this provided capacitor. Note this signal then goes off to the RF modulator. In this way, we get an easy way of accessing composite video. It won't be the cleanest signal, but it's a quick way to test a Famicom. Note that it will still be NTSC-J. Just to mention, the AV mods you may see online, they just recreate the the video amplifier circuitry on this board, but they keep it separate from the rest of the main board, certainly, just so it doesn't pick up so much noise. So this does give us composite video and audio, but it's not the cleanest signal, and you still have to work out what to do with these cables. For me, I've only temporarily connected this for testing purposes. I will decide soon where I want to do a more advanced AV mod. But that's a simple way to get composite video and audio from a Famicom. So I ended up building a more advanced AV mod, as you see here. Well, the audio is still coming from this board, but here we have a little video amplifier. So it just consists of a couple of transistors, a couple of resistors and a capacitor. This is one of a number of circuits recommended online. It did improve the quality somewhat, but as you see from the video capture later on, you still get vertical lines on some games. You just have to accept the reality that the Famicom doesn't produce the best picture. I also added a couple of decoupling capacitors which were meant to improve the video signal, but I didn't find that helped at all. But certainly this circuit was an improvement, although doesn't produce the perfect video signal, and I've just constructed it temporary because I probably end up removing it. I'm still not sure what to do in the long term, but as I said, the Famicom doesn't create the best signal, so it's just something you have to kind of live with. So let's now look at some Famicom games. So I have original Super Mario Bros. I have Super Mario Bros 3, and I have Dragon Quest 4, and on the back is just some Japanese text. Doesn't show up too well there, maybe on this one better, which is presumably just some warnings in Japanese. I do have one boxed Famicom game, which is this one, Yoshi or Yoshi, also known as Yoshi's Egg, and Mario and Yoshi. This is a puzzle game, and just to show you the actual cart, it's a nice green cart, so that's cool. Then we need to compare to a NES game, so this is Super Mario Bros 3. Okay, and see how much bigger that is in comparison to the Famicom game. And looking at the carts inside, okay, you can see the difference. Now, from a technical point of view, there's no reason why the cart needs to be this big. It can be this size. It's only because of the design of the NES, so it fits inside, or that way even fits inside, that it has to be this big so you can reach inside and press it down. But there you go, there's a look at Famicom games and comparing to a NES game.